We spent our entire lives being told exactly how to be a good person. Keep quiet, don't rock the boat, and above all else, remain completely harmless. But Jordan B. Peterson argues the exact opposite. He asserts that a truly moral individual should actively work to make themselves competent and dangerous. Think about someone stranded on a barren desert island who claims to have ironclad willpower because they stick to a strict fasting diet. There is no moral choice happening there. They simply lack the physical option to eat. The exact same logic applies to a domesticated golden retriever. You don't praise the family pet for its remarkable restraint when it doesn't bite you. It has been bred for generations to be completely devoid of that predator drive. If you literally cannot cause harm, you get zero moral credit for the absence of harm. Without the physical capability to exact destruction, you aren't inherently good. You are merely weak. Curious, but if we encourage everyone to build their capacity for destruction, society sounds like it would immediately collapse into a chaotic demolition derby. Peterson offers a framework. Those who have swords and know how to use them, but keep them sheathed, will inherit the world. Stack these variables in sequence. When capacity, mastery, and restraint overlap, you transition into a formidable force. You have to master these 3 rigorous steps. It is the only philosophically sound way to escape the trap of biological weakness and achieve genuine, active moral agency. The first requirement is the raw material. You have to undergo the painful, friction-heavy process of building an immense capacity for destruction. You cannot skip this step. It's exactly like owning a high-performance sports car. The machine's inherent value lies directly in the massive, violently revving power housed under the hood. But if that car lacks brakes and steering, it is completely useless. You have to master the machine. Simply holding a dangerous weapon without knowing how to use it does not make you virtuous. If you lack training, you are a literal danger to yourself and everyone around you by pure accident. Without the grueling discipline of mastery, your raw capacity just makes you reckless. You entirely fail the requirement of true moral agency. Once you have built and mastered that power, you face the third step, the conscious, waking decision to withhold it. That specific decision is the exact birthplace of moral choice. Think of a fully grown wild wolf sitting calmly beside you. It possesses the bite force and the instinct to end you, yet it consciously chooses to sit still. That is a terrifying, awe-inspiring display of control. The wolf actually has a choice. The golden retriever we mentioned earlier does not. True virtue requires the immediate, tantalizing presence of a highly dangerous alternative. So why do we lie to ourselves? We universally default to the narrative that harmlessness equals goodness because it serves as a massive subconscious defense mechanism against accountability. If you intentionally remain weak, you never have to carry the burden of consequence. You get to feel morally superior without ever doing the exhausting work of governing your own dark potential. True morality is heavy. It violently strips away your victimhood and demands that you actively hold back a destructive force you are now fully accountable for. Goodness is not a passive state of innocent existence. It takes strength to be good. It is an exhausting, continuous daily achievement. But we aren't walking around with actual steel strapped to our hips. So how do you forge a sword today? It starts with uncompromising intellectual sharpness. You have to build the mental capacity to dissect a bad argument and expose a systemic lie. It takes the form of radical financial independence. You need the dangerous power to completely walk away from corrupt systems and bad employers without the fear of starvation holding you back. And it requires raw courage. The ability to speak hard, unpopular truths in a room full of people desperately demanding that you conform. You cannot hide behind harmlessness. You must build your capacity for danger, master it completely, and assume the heavy, lifelong responsibility of keeping your sword sheathed.